ballers. Hopefully everybody's
Hello,
having
everybody.
a good
Coach here, welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on
as we
EA
are trying
Sports.
to
Straight
get
ahead, we've got a good one in
Neon
store
Dion
between the Madden
onto the
Elites
squad.
and the Dallas Cowboys.
So we do need help at the corner
So with
position.
that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are
As the
Brandon
stream is
Godden
sponsored
and Charles
by
Davis.
Red Bull Sugar Free.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And
Red
Charles,
Bull is appreciated worldwide by the top athletes and busy professionals, college students, and travelers on long journeys, as well as up-and-coming gamers and streamers. It is a low-calorie product as we get the low sugar product.
And on second
we
down,
like
the
to move with low
offense gets
sugar.
ready to rock.
Trying to watch our sugar. Big ups to John Ross. Caught his first touchdown last week, but
They'll try to throw it here.
got injured in the process.
He finds Ross right side.
Oh
It's
yeah,
complete.
working on Prime.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens.
Working on Prime. How you like that, Prime? How you like that, Prime? Who do we
So
have
it's
at
our
QB?
visitors with the football as we get you
Is that
reset.
Mr. Brady?
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what.
Was that Mr. Brady, one of the greatest of all time? Oh, no, that was Vic. All right. So there's Prime in his iconic stance. He's going to hit him on the 5-yard end. Prime giving us a major cushion. And we're just going to drag Prime across the field. Make him use that speed to try to cover. Vic puts the ball only to where Ross can get to it. Prime makes a stab at it, trying to knock it out. It's not going to happen. Ross able to hold on. Like those cleats. Oh, he's spinning the ball? He gets up and spins it. Yeah, Prime. How you like that one?
Could be their final drive.
21st in Prime.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Dayton Jones makes the stop defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an
Dayton
opportunity
Jones.
to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
You know, help yourself out on the running. Put your big tight ends out here to help block. Or even your big running backs. Give you some extra bodies to help free up some blocking
To the ground,
lanes.
this time with Freeman. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I'm just going to keep
Partner,
this
they're
thing on
clearly
the
saving
ground.
those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
We don't even want to try to throw it. We're just going to keep this thing on the ground.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae
Keep that
Freeman,
clock
here's 1st and
rolling.
10. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know they got a little yardage there,
That's
but I'm
a
not sure the
headhunter.
investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
I think we'll pinch the line a little bit.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 yards there, good enough to
I'm
keep the
tripping.
drive
We have to
moving.
score.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
I'm up here thinking
Finally,
we got
a first
the
red zone
we have the
opportunity
lead.
for these guys.
Oops.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Come on, hike that thing. And he's not hiking the ball. Not hiking the ball. Don't know what's going on here. Will not hike the ball. Will not go in motion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
What is
He's
that?
had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Wow. You gotta be careful with Madden this year.
One last shot for Michael Vick.
It's Madden here. They set you up for failure this year.
Comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last.
Wow, that's unbelievable. We were trying to hike the ball for the longest.
And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down.
Try to keep Dion occupied over there.
Vick on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Uh-oh.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Uh-oh.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces him
Trying to run and then check it
the way
back.
he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guy's going.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The former first-round pick, Dayton Jones, in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Right 20. Right 20.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will have a touchdown. Jordan Howard taking it in. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Too much time
I
now.
know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Will not hike the ball. What's going on with this?
Now whistles and a timeout here with a play clock at 3. And they'll be left with just one remaining. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Vick to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2
Little
more.
nuances in
So
there
that
to
effort
stop
gives
him.
him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back to throw. And fights through one man. Now he'll escape to his right.
That's
Space to
pitiful.
maneuver. And now look at this. Big
Pick it
gain, but a
up. Somebody
fumble.
pick it up. Somebody pick it up.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
For me.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Didn't even hold your block for 2 seconds.
And on the ground they go with a running back. So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the Legacy Prime. Solo challenge, prime time, power up. So right off the bat, speed is 84, acceleration 84, agility 84, coverage is only 67. Even the lower tier prime is just as fast. Well, we get him up to speed. It's 86. Look at that catching. Catching 78. Catching is 79. Catching is 80. Catching is 81. Catching is 81. Stop it. 89, 89. 89, 89. We'll put Prime in the slot. So we'll probably put that Darby up for sale. Legends now in packs. So how much are the legend packs though? Oh, you have to buy them with those points. Cold game. All right. Training points for you young men. Training points for you young guys. Item binder. Kevin Green is one of the best cards that we have. Can we get rid of that KJ Wright yet? No. We can quick sell it for 138. Oh yeah, let's do that. Give us some training points for that. DJ still can't. Let's turn that into an elite 84, 85 to 86, 87 elite. Yeah, let's do that. And DeForest Buckner, that's another one. Change that for the elite. Ronald Darby. Let's see what he's going for in Mudhead. Let's check him out. Ronald Darby. Going up for 15K with 11%. Going up. Stock's up 11% on Xbox. It's up 13.2% on PlayStation. They should be the same. Starting price. A little bit of taxation. Just a little bit of taxation. We got to get our paper. Get some cash. Hopefully there's some cats on here that's just starting. Y'all need some core players to get yourselves going. He's going for 11K on PlayStation. 9,000 on Xbox. That doesn't make sense. We have a feeling these will go by. These will get sold fairly quickly. Forgot we had these. We were sitting on some cash. Should be another 10,000. Yeah, 12,000 on PlayStation. Why y'all worth more on PlayStation? Dwayne Brown, this is a good lineman. Opened up a lot of holes for us. A lot of holes for us this year. But sire, your services are no longer needed, sire. Sire, your services are no longer needed. Forgot we had these cards waiting to get into the auction house. Another 9,000. Let's see, Jack. Jack Doyle. All right, see one of our something sold. Something sold. Something sold. Andy. Oh, Andy. Told you that Dwayne Brown and Ruby Coleman. That was fast. Didn't take too long. What's this Devontae worth? No, I don't want to do that. That's an 11K right there. Vitri sold and that Doyle sold. See, that was fast. As soon as we put them on the block, 25 to the 5, sold. All right, come on, Madden gurus. We need some legends here. We need some legends. I'm gonna help out the community. Gabe is a excellent tackle to start with. Try to help y'all out. We know it's tough out here this year. The Madden gods are good to me. I will be good. That's the second time we got that. That's the second time we got that chance. Jamel Showers, Carson, Boyer, Bates. We're getting commons. Alright, getting these training points to help build up that prime we got. Help build up, put some more speed, some coverage on that prime. Waddle. Carew. Nothing that can help us. Just training. Okay, so we racked up another 444 training points. And we're going to go ahead and throw the rest of that onto this prime right here. We're going to throw the rest onto this prime. Put the speed up to 90. 90 acceleration. Dare you to throw on him. Dare you to throw on him. So we can cap him out at 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 94 agility, 86 catching, 93 awareness. So we're at the tier 7, 81 spectacular catch. I said sex. 86 zone coverage, 87 man, 86 play recognition. That's work. That's work. That's work. Any way you like it, that's work. Got 173. Oh yeah, we need a token. Donovan McNabb, legend. McNabb, like many Eagles QBs before and after him, is quick in the pocket, agile enough to get around the defense by himself. Keep his scrambling to a minimum, take back the lead, and win. Madden 19 Legends Challenges. Don't see too many Madden 19 videos.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Elites and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I'm Brandon Godden. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me and cold weather, we don't get along all that well. But these games are always interesting because you never know how it's going to play out. One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose a game.
On first down, it's McNabb.
And
he's got his favorite
look
target
at
again.
that.
It's complete.
Hold on, we got to run that back.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We do not like how it made us turn sideways.
70 yards.
We don't like that at all. Wait, is the auto strife on or something? You have to check that as well. Controller vibration. Enlarge field graphics. I don't see it. There's no way to check it and turn it off. I don't like that at all. It's like it put the auto strife on us. When you try to user. Long shot. Controller vibration. When you try to user, it's weird, like turns them sideways for no reason. That's how you gotta watch Madden this year. They're real slick.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Try to jive you.
Here we go! 38!
On 1st and 10, McNabb. Oh, there's that man again. It's
Got us
complete.
again. Same
He's
play.
got daylight. 20, 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy.
They would have this challenge in the dang snow.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Come on, let's go! 38!
Now a 1st down throw, McNabb.
Still went there.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
You have to sub in your better players.
Swing, slants,
On the default, they put in your worst players.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go! What? None! What? None!
They go play action.
Fake
It's
it.
McNabb. They dump off underneath to a J. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
We like DeMarcus Lawrence's versatility.
They run with a J. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, it was stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First down, Vic. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken at the 5. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 60 yards. And the Madden Elites just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Bombs away.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Any chances of this smoke?
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. A play fake. Now McNabb. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Thank you.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, McNabb. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, here's McNabb. Aguilar has it.
Come on, Prime.
And a gain there of 11 yards. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi.
That hurts.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
This is Ajayi.
Oh, no.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh, they blocked it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Eagles are going to win the football game. Well, as always, Carter, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you.
They patched it up. I've never seen that happen
before. The Eagles
before.
on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll.
They patched it up.
Come on, let's go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, you're kidding me.
To his left. pass will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not different for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
This is madness.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Time for a break. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's a Johnny. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through. Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that. Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it? He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And again, the footwork. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. Throw left side, complete to Ross.
Need you to break that tackle.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, what a catch there by Cooper. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. First down now, but that clock rolling. Vick. Being chased out left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Vick.
Running the
pressure right. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Michael Vick. Forced out to his left.
Nice touch pass. Nice touch pass. Nice touch pass.
With 5 seconds left. And the Madden Elite's just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2. Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now. Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
All right. Go for 2.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Got it.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game.
Got it, Johnny 5.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Keep him in front of you.
Let's go!
Nothing over the top.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Welcome to the squad.
Well, we were on hand for a
Johnny
fun
Five.
and entertaining game here, coming down really to that.
$250K. 5,000. That's not enough. Wow. Power up. Throw powers 82. Speed is 76. What do we get if we max them? Speed 86, acceleration 89, throw power 92, awareness 91, throw under pressure 88. Alright, it's a project. Weekly training camp of 2013 in the fourth quarter. Hold your lead. Okay, and these are just more training points. Are we able to get that mud level? Oh, it has to be 46. Oh, we missed our weekend league too. I forgot we qualified and didn't even play it. Forgot all about it. Work hard to get qualified and then forget about it. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Work hard to get qualified and then just forget all about it. Weekly training camp. Complete these weekly challenges to earn more training points to boost your players. These will no longer be available after you reach level 49. So get your training points. Get those training points.
Now, training points cost the money, but you're going to be able to get the base card, right?
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Elites and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll see you again with scores and updates at halftime. But for now, it's my distinct pleasure to hand things over to our broadcast team. It's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10.
So much easier to see.
First down, Bradford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Throwing again, Bradford on 2nd and 10. Dumping it off for Johnson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll throw again. Bradford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
He took it from him.
Darius Slay with a
Stole
pick.
it from him.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs. It's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I thought Fitz had it. Just took it.
The Madden Elites heading back onto the field.
Oops.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, they run with Howard. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Again, it's Howard. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get this down to the 10. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. With 1:53 left. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They pitch out to Howard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He'll get it up the middle. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
We got to hold him. We've got to hold or a clip block in the back.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and try?
And it's a touchdown. Jordan Howard, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gold now out to kick it away. Here comes Nelson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. And his his throw here's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Bradford. And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well,
Really,
Slim
rush
just
three,
let
that's
down
fine.
on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Here comes Michael Vick now leading his offense back out there. It's been a game where they have been more successful on the ground through the air. I don't think they're too worried about that. I don't think he's too worried about that. They've got a pretty comfortable lead here.
And what a dynamic, fun game for the running attack. I mean, you talk about putting it all together. Offensive line has to feel great about their contribution. And the runner, oh, he feels really good about it. May have to field a few extra questions from the media after this one.
He won't mind that. Now we hit the home stretch here in the fourth. They go with Howard again. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Charles, why didn't they just take a knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy.
Trying to learn my running.
Stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 4th down, it's Howard. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you,
on.
so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Now that's a pack. That's a pack that's worth something right here. That's a pack that's worth something. We get an upgrade at middle linebacker. That's a pack that's worth something right there. Promote that one. Real network. That's a pack that's worth something right there. Akib Talib. You know what? We're pretty stacked at corner. I'm going ahead and help the community out. I'll take the flashbacks one. That's a 44K pull right there. That card is worth 44K right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What's this Wesley Woodard first? I don't want no free Japanese. So what do you think about Mudhead? They have little pop-ups into the website, so you have to be careful. Be careful not to click on those. And that one's worth 57K. Wow. So we just made 100K and got another master. Another master coin for Rick. I think Rick wants to be our feature back now. He wants to be a feature back out here. I think if we quick sold that Devonta Freeman, we'd make some cash. That's gonna bump him up to 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Tier 31. Tier 47. Make him a master. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and make him the starter now. Go ahead and make him the starter now. Jordan Howard. His break tackle is 75. We had two of those. Oh, we also have Barry Sanders power up, Eddie George power up, Kareem Hunt power up, Gurley power up. So we power up these backs. Le'Veon. Yeah, we'll give Le'Veon some work. We have a feeling he's gonna be signed soon. We'll rest Freeman. Give Beast Mode some work out here. Down 19-17 in the fourth quarter, come back and win the game. Shout out to those still rocking with us. So that Wesley Woodard, 89 run stuff, 88 pass rush, 80 physical.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. Welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
89.
Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Elites and the Seattle
players
Seahawks.
In the game with 12 tackles. He also
With
had a
that,
sack.
let's get up to Seattle. Standing by at
Titans
CenturyLink Field,
Stinging
here are
Jaguars
Brandon Godden
9-6.
and Charles Davis.
Use this item in the
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Always trigger aggressive catch, too. AI receivers will attempt rack or aggressive catch.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Not letting me hike the ball. Not letting us hike the ball.
Vic now from the 50. And he's got room. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. Now he'll escape to his left. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. It's a touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now Gold for the extra point. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gold now out to kick it away. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. He's back to throw. And Marshall's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Throwing now is Wilson. And some room to work. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Clock rolling here. About to hit 30 seconds. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still third down.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And now running right through it. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain.
Working on these training. Down 24-21 in the fourth quarter. Come back and win the game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Madden Elites. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And they'll let it go deep for... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this will be a touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Gold to add the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Sproles. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Wentz will try again on second down. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Sanders.
Prime.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
And he will have a touchdown. Ricky Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
Well, these Madden Elites can breathe just a little bit easier now.
I don't think anybody expected this to be as close as it has been.
Yeah, especially not them. I think they expected to come in here and just lay it to them. I think right now, they're just going to have a little tip of the cap to the other sideline.
Certainly, there's some respect that has been built up in this game. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And out now come the Eagles. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it Sproles. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Williams. And some room to maneuver. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Ricky Williams, 33 yards. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The best name in the NFL, Barkevious Mingo. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times, and you can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation, and he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here we go with Williams. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead. And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone. a takeaway. Take the points and keep moving.
Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Gold now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wentz. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the Madden Elites and the Atlanta Falcons. With that, let's get up to Atlanta. We're standing by at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. He'll look to throw. Bird shrugs him aside. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain of 32 that time. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle.
Yeah, I got to
keeping
Mike
him out of the
Cowboys
end
Nation.
zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining,
Just
aren't you?
trying to
But guess what?
concentrate
Everything
right now.
changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Vic to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Now Michael Vick. Oh, he stays up. His throw incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Come on now. Doing this where it's not letting us hike the ball. Pressing the A button so many times. They do this on purpose.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk
stop.
about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Come on.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. Great hands there defensively to knock the ball away in the end zone. My partner just stood up. It's 4th and goal, and the game coming down to one play.
And there's no way you're getting back down there again. They have to do it one more time. This is exciting.
Glad you remembered to come back on mic for this. They go for it on... And now the offense getting ready on second down.
Doing to us again. What is up with this?
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle.
They force
As
you
they'll
to,
talk
they
things
force you
over
to use
prior
that
to this
timeout.
upcoming second down play.
You have to play within their rules. I don't know. It's doing it to us again. It will not hike the ball. How do they expect us to do these challenges?
Vic. Landry brushes him off. A battle for it here.
Can't even
and
hike
this
the
will be
ball.
caught. A gain of 32 that time. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it's a touchdown. Ricky Williams in the final minute. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point. And then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Put them on the board.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper.
Good play.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's Ryan. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
Down 30-24 in the 4th quarter, come back and win the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Madden Elites. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bruce Smith in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Underneath to Allen. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A right side catch by Crabtree. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Crabtree, a 22-yard.
We've got to get a turnover here.
And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10.
Turnover or bust.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner coming up the middle, gets him there
like that,
for a
you
loss
don't
of
blitz.
about 9.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run with Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And a guy that knows a thing or two about making tackles behind the line of scrimmage, Kevin Green, at it again.
How about the ferociousness that he played with? And you remember that long flowing hair that came out of the helmet? Almost like a lion's mane for him, right? Try to keep the lion away from what a lion wants to get. That was good.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Khalil Mack with a big-time sack on
Shoulder mission with Oakland Khalil.
7.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
He finds Lynch. It's complete. A big play there. 47 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
That's the
Give him a
first
yard on the play, and he's
down.
definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll go for it with Bell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurry.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Now Bell, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They get it to him running left. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell in the final minute. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game.
And now we've got a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point in this situation, this little time left, takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? Now Gold for the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. The protection really holding up that time. That's what you want in the 2-minute drill, but the coverage equally as good.
Yeah, I'd say it's protection both sides, right? Get it for the quarterback, make sure he had time to throw the football, and he did. Plenty of time, but nowhere to go with it downfield. So the coverage, as you noted, terrific.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Madden Elites offense trotting out again. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Bell. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd
Dare
down.
you fall down.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance.
my
We've
running
seen it
reps.
happen in the
Calm
game
down.
of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
A lot of scoring. There's
Yeah,
no
get
doubt
you our
about that
running
in this
reps.
one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because
Alright, so give us 50 more training points. That's gonna be those 2 weekly trainings. And then we still have the rushing ladders to go. So this last rushing ladder, rush for a TD from 99 yards out in one play. I think we can do that with this Ricky Williams card now.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The
That
push.
was nice. That was great blocking downfield.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Why wouldn't they let us switch that? Oh, now we can switch it.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Not the result you wanted. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. Well, unfortunately, and now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. It didn't work out this. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Too bad. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And his first carry, he loses the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will in fact.
We got shoe 3.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Well, and now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
And here we go again with the snapping. Why does it do this?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being
Still
so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they end up running themselves out of time.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Not the results you...
No, that's not the results we want.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Well, unfortunately, not the result.
I think you earned this one.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Well, it didn't work. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down. And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
That's Lynch supposed to be wrecked.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Too bad.
Why is he only a 77?
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Well, unfortunately, unable.
I understand that it's only 77.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Not the results you wanted, but and the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now a pitch out to Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Well, unfortunately, not the reason.
Cut it in and then bounce it out. Just set him up.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10.
No, this might be.
On the toss, here's Williams. Gets out of a little bit of trouble there with a shifty move. He'll take it up past the 6. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Look at the spin. Balance. Not good for 22 and a first down. Too bad. Can't win them all.
That was it.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Well, unfortunately, unable to. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Not the results you wanted, but the good news. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Well, unfortunately. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. That didn't work out this time, but there's...
Got up too early.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here.
There it is. There it is.
And he's free going. And this will be a touchdown. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.